we asked you to imagine a place that stirs both fascination and fear, where mystery intertwines with mysticism, and the stark realities of mortality and survival shape every moment, what would come to mind? Your thoughts would perhaps drift to the timeless and ever-relevant forest, a realm that connects modern classics like The Jungle Book with the enduring tales of the Panchtantra. The forest is no ordinary backdrop. It's alive, watching, waiting, testing. It offers shelter to the wise and peril to the careless. Beneath its canopy, life unfolds in its truest form, where every shadow hides a story and every sound carries a warning. Welcome to ParrotHouse, a podcast by the Center for Contemporary Folklore. Here, we unravel magical, haunting, and thought-provoking tales passed down through generations. As we journey into the mystical jungles of Manipur, today's story takes us to a world where wisdom battles arrogance, power proves its fragility, and reality humbles even the mightiest. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to be transported into the heart of Manipur's wilderness. Presenting the magic of the Jackal.
In the heart of a dense jungle, far from the bustling crowds of the city, the cacophony of construction and the chaos of humans, there lived a little jackal, hidden away from the attention of other creatures. One afternoon, as he wandered through the underbush, something glimmered beneath the foliage. Curious, he hurried over and found a coin. Not just any coin, but a shiny, gleaming one, likely dropped by a human traveler on their way to Burma.
This is not just an ordinary coin. In fact, it's not even an ordinary treasure. Look at how shiny this is. And the seal? This isn't just any seal. I feel this coin holds magical powers.
The possibilities raced through his mind. This coin, this gleaming little object, would transform his life. And filled with excitement, the jackal began to dance, hopping around in pure joy. It wasn't long before the jungle noticed. A hulok gibbon, hanging from a nearby branch, called out in amusement.
Hey, what's all the commotion, Master Jackal? You look as though you've just conquered a kingdom.
Not yet, my friend, but soon. For I have found something that will allow me to build a castle, eat the finest foods, and command all men, horses, even elephants.
Gibbon tilted his head, intrigued but doubtful. News of the jackal's mysterious treasure spread quickly. The deer and the boar could be heard talking.
Well, have you heard then?
Heard what?
It seems that the little jackal found some treasure. That too inside the jungle, in some foliage.
Yet here I am, barely able to find a decent meal when all I do is rummage through foliage.
Well, guess we can say your life is just like you. A boar!
Soon, every creature in the jungle had gathered, all curious to see this magical object for themselves. When the crowd arrived, the jackal stood tall, his head high with pride. He barely acknowledged the others, his confidence swelling.
Well, I guess you all must know by now. I have magic. And with it, I can win a kingdom and do anything I desire.
The animals exchanged whispers, unsure whether to believe the jackal's boastful claims. But then, the largest creature in the jungle, an elephant, stepped forward. Her voice rumbled through the trees.
Little one, can you prove what you claim?
Of course. What is an elephant to me? I will show you my power.
With all eyes on him, the jackal proudly produced his coin, holding it up for everyone to see.
Look at this. This is money. And with it, I command you to stop.
But the elephant only sighed and continued to walk forward, undeterred by the jackal's command.
Stop. I command you. Stop.
In one swift motion, the elephant wrapped her trunk around the jackal, lifted him into the air, and tossed him aside. The jackal tumbled to the ground, bruised and humiliated. In the chaos, the coin, his so-called magic, was lost. For a moment, the jungle fell silent. Then, laughter erupted. The birds in the trees, the squirrels on the branches, and even the deer chuckled at the jackal's folly.
It seems that our cunning jackal got his shiny coin from some foolish human.
Humans think that money can buy anything, but they are wrong. A kingdom can be lost. A castle can crumble. Those who think they hold power must always remember that they can be toppled.
As the animal spoke, the jackal sat quietly, realizing the truth. His coin had no magic, no power. Humbled, he slipped back into the shadows of the jungle and vowed to himself that he'll never be so boastful again.
And so, we reach the end of this folktale. A simple yet profound reminder of the perils of pride and the illusion of power we often attach to material things. The jackal believed his coin could grant him control over everything, only to learn that true strength lies not in wealth, but in wisdom. This tale from Manipur is one of many where tricksters and animals teach us about the nature of our desires and limitations. Often seen as symbols of cunning, the jackal reminds us that intelligence can lead to both triumphs and pitfalls. In many Manipuri stories, animals like the jackal and the fox teach valuable lessons about humility and the consequences of overconfidence.
With the ParrotHouse podcast, it is our goal to bring you stories that speak to these delicate balances between nature and humanity, tradition and modernity, and the individual and the community. We thank you for tuning into this episode.
If you have questions or if you would like to share a folktale with us, please reach out on the email in the description.
Until next time, let us remember the power of stories and the wisdom they hold.